Hey, this is Jacob. Just gonna show off a world that started building a tree farm on. So right now I'm clearing out the area for the tree farm. This series is probably gonna be cut up into about 4 parts, with most of the boring parts cut out, and there's a lot of boring parts. So I'm probably gonna cut this down to it's about 4 hours total work went into this, but majority of it is digging out an area and then building the structure, terraforming the land, which I'm doing right now, and then basically going through and planting the trees and testing out how well a tree farm works. There were a few surprises, unfortunately. As you can see, this is a multiplayer world, so there are other people in this world, but I don't actually interact with them all that much. The admins are building the big castle that you see off in the distance. I'm building a public tree farm for people who visit the server and need wood. I'm actually reading the chat as we go because while I'm building, I don't actually pay attention to the chat. So basically, I'm on this server where there's not a lot of people on it, but enough people to where basically you can run into someone at least once a day, except in the dead of night, where you probably grief everyone, if not but for the logs. So right now I'm getting supplies to ensure that I have ample ability to complete the project. And these are the public chests for everybody. So I'm going to fast forward a bunch of this boring part. So I will come back after this. So we're back. This is the area that I'm gonna have for the tree farm. It's not that big of an area, but the tree farm is not supposed to be this massive area. It's just very, very small for newcomers to get trees in a safe area. Which, I'm not going to explain why I'm laughing, but you will see eventually what happened and why that's the most freaking hilarious damn thing I have ever heard. So that was the purpose, to have a safe area to freaking get trees, which did not happen. So yet again, I'm going to fast forward. Okay, so the first row is done and all the trees have been laid. So I've read somewhere on Reddit that if you have 2 blocks and an open space, you will have super trees. Now, I didn't quite do it as exactly how the picture that was put on Reddit has it, but apparently, even if you have 2 blocks and an open space, it will still create super trees. So all of these trees, when they finally grow, will be super friggin' massive trees, which unfortunately will prevent any other tree underneath that tree from growing, since there's not going to be enough room. Of trees are done. So check this out. This should be enough trees. Plus we still get to keep the pond with its natural beauty. What I'm thinking about doing now is terraforming the landscape and sort of trying to keep the natural earth look to it. So it'll kind of be hidden. It'll be hidden in so much that there'll be this massive sort of earth structure and trees popping out of it. This will be the doorway. Well, it's starting to get dark, so I'm gonna head out into camp where it should be relatively safe and wait out the night and finish up the tree farm in the morning. And the next episode will be continuation of the terraforming project. So I hope you stay tuned. Leave comments and well, I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe.